Hey guys, welcome back to channel Claire. I'm so happy that you guys clicked on this video and I hope that you're having a great Thursday. Yay. We are like 4 fucking days from the circus, you guys. Like we're almost there, like this close. I can fucking taste it. I'm so excited. I'm so ready for all of this to just finally go down and for Johnny to get his justice, for Amber Heard to get knocked off her pedestal. Like, it's really because she's really feeling herself. She's feeling herself in this moment. And I say that because via Twitter yesterday, all of a sudden, these 2 articles came out. If you guys follow this stuff, you probably already know. We get an article from The Sun, UK, and we get an article from the Washington Post, all right? So I'm just like, what the actual fuck? So we don't get an actual statement from Amber, but we're getting these articles put out, okay? And these articles are saying that Amber Heard and this chick Rachel Riley, are slamming Instagram for failing to crack down on abusive, notes and messages and DMs and comments that these ladies are getting. Okay, so off the bat, I don't really know who this Rachel Riley chick is. I apologize if I'm supposed to know who she is. I don't really know who she is. But I know who Amber Heard is. And the fact that she's sitting here trying to say that she has been abused by people in her comments and direct DMs is just so laughable to me. Like, it's so laughable that you want to point this out now at a time like this. 4 days, 5 days before your trial is about to start, when you know you have no evidence of Johnny abusing you at all. So I guess this is what you're going to try to stand on, that because of this whole situation, you've been getting abuse from the media and people in your comments and in Instagram and Twitter and this, that, and other. That's going to be what your defense is going to be. And because of this, it's lost you money. Is that where we're going, Amber? Is that really where we're going with this? It says here, this is a quote from Amber. It says it in quotes, and then it says Amber Heard. This is what she has to say. I survived an incredible amount, and to come out of it and face the exact same patterns of abuse is ironic and hilarious on my best days, depressing on my worst. She's so fucking dramatic. So you're sitting here saying that you came out of so much abuse and now you're enduring this abuse online now that you've come out of this situation. This chick is not wired correctly. Like, everything that she's doing is what Johnny is actually experiencing. He was the one who experienced all this fucking abuse from you, Amber. Documented abuse. He's not having to go low like you right now. Johnny experienced abuse, documented abuse from you. And he, after enduring that abuse, had to then be in the media and trashed, his reputation taken down, his jobs being taken away from him. That is what you're trying to say here. You're trying to say that is something that happened to you, and while it did happen to you, deservedly, you put yourself in this fucking situation, Amber. Like, you truly put yourself in this situation, so, like, nobody gives a fuck. No, like, literally nobody gives a fuck. Like, your stans and fans and these little fucking fan pages give a fuck, and Eve Barlow gives a fuck because she's obviously retweeting the fucking articles and shit like that. Maybe y'all give a fuck, but the real sane people of the world, nobody cares. And we know that this is not factual, A, because what abuse are you experiencing truly when your ass has had your fucking comments and DMs shut off for like fucking 3 years? So, I mean, supposedly when you do that, you're blocking yourself off from the negative activity and negative comments and shit. So where is the abuse coming from? Because that shit started happening heavy for you, Amber, when the fucking audio came out of you literally admitting to abusing Johnny. That's when you start getting your shit rocked in your comments. And then you turn the shit off, and now you want to sit up here 4 days before your goddamn court case is going to start talking about you've endured so much abuse. What abuse? You've abused your fucking self. You're the one who's probably going on Twitter, scrolling through what we have to say about your bitch ass, and you're feeling bad about it, and you're getting scared because everybody knows the truth. You were able to fucking manipulate the public the way that you wanted to. In the beginning, yes. But once those audios came out, honey, You should have just called it a fucking rap right there. Like, right then and there, I feel like she should have just stopped, been like, okay, Johnny, we're gonna settle, did something behind the scenes, and just ended it right then and there. Because, like, this is just, there's no way that it's going to go good for her. And you can see that this shit that I was talking about, like, in my last video, in the media with Elon and everything, him buying Twitter, like, if you look last night, Amber was trending, Justice for Johnny was trending. People are talking about this shit. Like, it's happening, and it's only going to get worse. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy reading some of the stuff in comments that people say, because people are fucking hilarious online. Like, they really are. Like, they're funny as fuck. But I just this is fucking laughable. Amber, you have abused yourself. You've placed marks on yourself. You have abused your sister. You have abused your ex-girlfriend. You have abused Johnny. You have abused me. And because I'm sitting here fucking listening to this fucking shit, and my ears are being mind fucked because you're trying to say one thing and the audio is saying another, and it's just like you're abusing the fucking public, and you are abusing everything that domestic violence victims have gone through and trying to use it for your own benefit in the worst of fucking ways, man. Like, it's so wild. They're like reaching bottom barrel, like desperation. And let me check. Johnny still has not said anything. Let me refresh this. Yeah, Johnny hasn't said anything. Let me go to Amber's Twitter, because I'd like to stay as current as possible, because I hate when, like, you do a video and you say one thing and then right after somebody is like has done something crazy and you couldn't have fucking added it. But let's see, what does Amber say? Yeah, nothing. So still nothing from Amber from her accounts, but I truly believe that Eve Barlow is trying to like speak for her, speak through her. You know, she's being Amber's little mouthpiece out here, because this chick is just like, I would be really she's just, let me go on her page. Let's see what else she's up to and what she has to say. Oh, and something else. Okay. And then something else I found interesting, because I was on Eve Barlow's Twitter, and in her, like, her little bio, it says the interrupter, okay, in quotes. Let me see if I can show you guys. So it says the interrupter. This is Eve Barlow. You see the check mark. The interrupter, all right? You go to Amber's. Sorry, technical difficulties. Sorry, y'all, I was having some technical difficulties, but you see here it says in Amber Heard's bio, semi-professional disruptor. So we have the interrupter and the disruptor. I wonder what that's about. I could be reading into things, you know. I do sometimes reach, you know, I am known for that at times, but I do feel like y'all are just gonna have to deal with this. Like, sorry, not a production, I apologize. But yeah, I just feel like that's a little weird. Like, Eve Barlow's calling herself the interrupter and Amber's calling herself the semi-professional disruptor. That's in your bio. Semi-professional disruptor. That's what you want to call yourself when you've literally disrupted the peace of Johnny and so many other people's lives by doing all of this shit, and you want to proclaim yourself as semi-professional disruptor? Really? I just thought that was funny. I read into shit a lot. I have a lot of conspiracies going on in my mind right now about this woman and this case and the stuff that's being done behind the scenes, but it's just fucking wild. It's wild. And then another thing that I thought was interesting was that somebody actually retweeted this on Twitter, and it's a conversation back from 2001 in February, all right? So not too long ago. And this is a conversation between Eve Barlow and Amber, besties. And Eve says, I've heard many questions about how it's taken decades for Marilyn Manson to be named like this. Power structures are kept in place by too many dynamics, and instances of sexual abuse are not deal breakers for those who depend on the hierarchy. It takes an army. Amber responds to this. This is what she says, y'all. This was not too fucking long ago. This is what Amber says. 10 to 20 women accounts of abuse against one man's denial seems to be our going ratio for general acceptance. Wouldn't you say? I guess it's now finally starting to change. You only need 5, I say. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the delusion of Amber Heard, and let me explain. Because she's saying in this tweet that happened not too long ago that, there's 10 to 20 women that are saying Marilyn Manson has abused him, and Marilyn Manson is denying all of this. And there's one man's denial against all these women saying that this has happened. So we should believe the women and not believe this one man denying the situation. This is what I got from that tweet, okay? So why would not the same rationale be taken to your exact situation and fucking case, Amber Heard, okay? When I went on the fucking witness list for this case coming up, there were 30 plus fucking witnesses for Johnny fucking Depp. 30 fucking plus witnesses that are known to have witnessed, have saw, heard, have been in situations where this abuse has happened, all right? People who are willing to come forward and say they've seen this, heard it, whatever. We have the audio, we have the evidence, along with these witnesses. And what does Amber have? She has her sister. She has her sister, the only one that has said that she saw Johnny put his hands on Amber is her sister. And that whole thing was refuted by Jennifer Howell. So in your fucking rationale, we have all of this fucking evidence from Johnny, audio, documented pictures, 30 plus fucking witnesses that are going to testify over your one witness who is your sister, who has been literally been shown as a fucking liar. In your rationale, we should believe Johnny, okay? I don't understand what the fuck this woman is doing. You are fucking delusional. How can you get up here and say that, we need to believe what's happening with Marilyn Manson and not believe this one man's denial, when literally the same exact thing is happening to you right here and right now? There are so many people and massive amount of fucking evidence showing that you did this shit. Not only abused Johnny, but made up fucking evidence and bruises on yourself to make it look like you were harmed yourself. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is delusion at its fucking finest. And oh my god, y'all, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. You, again, let me know if I'm fucking reaching. I understand. I completely get it because I'm, consumed in this world right now. But, is that not literally exactly what it is that she's fucking doing right now? I don't get it. I truly, truly, truly don't get it. But anyway, I did really want to touch on, before this video gets too long, I really wanted to touch on, this blackmail letter that Amber Heard sent by her lawyer. I think this Rachel Spector is her name, Spector Law, which is the same woman who apparently Amber contacted on May 21st, 2016, when that whole shit went down in the fucking penthouse and Raquel supposedly called the police and was there but was actually downstairs. And this woman told them that they really needed to get ahead of this situation because they could get evicted out of their fucking penthouses. And oh my god, we can't have that. So you guys have made this whole fucking thing, sent Johnny a fucking blackmail letter right after his mother passed. No fucking compassion, no heart, no concern, no anything from this man. You literally, Amber cares about her goddamn self, y'all. She literally cares about her and only her. That is it. I don't think she's capable of rational thinking through of situations. I think that she acts and maybe then thinks she can figure it out along the way. But bitch, no. You've gone too fucking far. Gone way too far. So, yeah. And this is very interesting to me because I'm just you really have some fucking nerve to put this on pen and ink and paper. Bold. She never thought this shit was going to get to this point. There's no fucking way. So y'all, the incident happened May 21st, right? So this was sent May 24th, all right? So, and I really believe, like, along with, like, her not wanting to get evicted and anything like that, with Johnny doing the divorce first, I really don't think she wanted it out there that Johnny Depp filed from the divorce from her. Like, I don't think she would want that narrative out there just because she's that type of person. She would rather be the one to be like, yeah, I divorced him, I filed, further pushing along her story that she was the one who was abused, whatever, bitch. Anyway, so it starts off. Actually, I need some water. Hold on. Thank you. So it starts off. The subject is marriage of Depp. And this comes from Spectre Law. This is fucking ridiculous. Dear Mr. Bloom, who I guess is the lawyer of Johnny Depp at this time. And Spectre Law is trying to get in contact with Johnny and have all their demands met. So it says here, Dear Mr. Bloom, please be advised that our firm has filed a petition for dissolution of marriage on behalf of Amber Depp. That name doesn't even fucking flow. It just doesn't, it doesn't even sound right. You know how some names just like flow off your lips, like slow, like some things just sound like Angelina Jolie Pitt, like that, like flowed. Maybe that's not the best example because their shit was fucked too, but like that flowed. Another huge marriage with a lot of shit that went down that I don't feel like has nearly been touched enough, because Brad Pitt, as sexy as he is, I do think there's something going on there. But that's not what this is about. This is about this fucking blackmail letter. So let me get myself back on track. It continues. As you may be aware, your client and Amber Heard's husband, Johnny Depp, violently attacked and threatened Amber on Saturday night, May 21st, in their penthouse apartment located on 849 South Broadway. We know this did not happen the way that they're already fucking trying to make this shit sound. Like, we know. Oh my God. They really tried to get ahead of this. They knew Johnny was going through a lot. He wasn't even trying to think about strategy and what the fuck is going on. He was emotional. I'm sure his shit was fucked in his mind. He didn't know what was up. And now you have this conniving fucking woman in the background trying to pull all these strings and manipulate shit in the background to fuck him in the most vulnerable of times. This is fucked. Ew. Anyway, there are several witnesses to this particular incident. Raquel, who says she wasn't there but she was downstairs. So who witnessed this? Okay. There are several witnesses to this particular incident, and there are photographs. What photographs? The photographs of the damage that you planted that did not look believable at all, that was staged as fuck. There's pit photographs and property damage Johnny caused, as well as physical injuries he inflicted on Amber. First of all, property damage. Everything up in that house is Johnny's fucking property. I guarantee you. So if he wants to damage his goddamn fucking property, if he wants to take a fucking chainsaw to the sofa and fucking saw it all the way down the fucking middle like goddamn Medea, then he can do that because that's his shit. He purchased it, bitch. So don't bring up personal fucking fucking property damage, bitch. He bought you everything. You were sitting fucking pretty. Your fucking friends were living in these fucking penthouses rent free. How fucking dare you talk about some goddamn property fucking damage, bitch? What about the property fucking damage of you shitting on someone's fucking bed? That's property damage. There's pictures of that shit too. Let's talk about photographs. Let's talk about witnesses. She's bold. She's so bold. Oh my God. Wow. And then talking about some physical injuries he inflicted on her. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Unfortunately, this is not the first incident of domestic violence perpetuated by Johnny against Amber. Lies. We know that this is not you guys had multiple fucking fights. throughout, like even starting in your honeymoon. I've seen pictures of Johnny with like a black eye when they were on the Orient Express, taking pictures with like the people who were working there and like fans and shit, and he has a black eye while Amber's saying this is their honeymoon. It started back then. And you want to sit here and say this is not the first time of domestic abuse and domestic violence? Yeah, you're fucking right. You're fucking right, except it was you against Johnny. You're going to sit here and lie and have your lawyer lie on your behalf too. This is foul. In fact, there have been 2 other incidents in the past 6 months. Girl, bye. You know there have been more than 2 incidents. Maybe not all of them got physical, but you know you were fighting, screaming, cussing up a storm, manipulating, gaslighting, doing all types of fucking shit to Johnny throughout the, like, years. Like, let's stop this. Like, she's making herself seem like this damsel in distress that, like, this man brutally beat, you know, to a pulp. Like, she's, oh my God, the dramatics, you guys, and just everything that she went through is just so sickening. It's sickening, and I feel like myself getting distressed and like so frustrated when I'm going over these things, because it's just like, how is this woman still in Aquaman? I saw the WB is distancing themselves from Ezra Miller, saw that with the Flash and everything, saw that shit, but what about fucking Amber Heard? What about Amber Heard? What is it with this woman that all of this shit, like, that she has people, like, bewitched and entranced to believe anything she puts out there? Like, people, like, that article about the Instagram abuse, like, her fans were eating that shit up. Like, I don't get it. So, unfortunately, this was not the first incident of domestic violence perpetuated by Johnny against Amber, whatever. In fact, there have been 2 incidents in the past 6 months. Although Amber is afraid of Johnny, was she not the one who was calling him up during the middle of their temporary fucking restraining order, calling him up, trying to talk to him? Was she not trying to get him in fucking bed, but they're gonna sit here and write that she's afraid of him? For real? She strongly insists that we do everything possible to keep this personal matter out of the media spotlight. You went to the courts dressed in all black with the face like this and a fucking bruise painted on the side of your face, looking like you were high as shit and like completely out of it. Went to the courts. But you want to keep this shit out of the fucking media. Johnny was on audio telling you that you guys could settle this and it could be good for you and it could be good for them. You guys could keep it out. All he was telling you that could happen. But instead you decide to write up this fucking letter of demands. But you want to keep it out of the media. This is like literally everything I've read on this paper is lies, which is literally very consistent with Amber Heard in general and everything that she's been doing throughout this case. So I guess, you know, this is valid. It makes sense. But, like, goddamn, like, how much do you have to pay a lawyer to, like, do some shit like this? Like, wow. Wow. I guess money can buy anything. It can buy your integrity, your moral compass. Like, this is just outstanding. Although Amber is afraid of Johnny, she strongly insists that we do everything to keep this personal matter out of the media spotlight, which is why she has not yet sought a Cleats DVO TRO, and we did not arrange for Johnny to have been personally served at last night's movie premiere. Why the fuck would you serve somebody at a goddamn movie premiere? That is cruel. That is so fucking cruel. Like, I know that people can fucking serve people anywhere, but to do that would have been so goddamn calculated. Could you imagine the media frenzy around that if Johnny was just like automatically served on the red carpet, you fucking bitch? To even bring that up as a like, oh, we saved you a favor of not being served at your movie premiere last night, so we're doing it here. Like, we're doing you a favor. This is better this way. Are you kidding me? That to me is a threat. That right there is a threat to beginning to say, we're gonna fuck you in the public and we're gonna mess up your fucking work life and your reputation. For them to say that, it is literally a precursor to everything that they've managed to do, like right here in the beginning. Like, wow. Wow. Amber wishes to work quickly towards a private and amicable solution of all matters. I'm sure you want to move quickly. You want to get everything settled. You want to get that check. You want to get all your buddies set up in your little fucking penthouses so y'all could run around and be on your psychedelics and do whatever the fuck it is that you guys do and make jewelry and whatever the fuck you want to do and not give a fuck about anybody else but yourselves. I'm sure you do want this wrapped up quickly because you've sucked everything that you could out of this man and now you're done. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. But she will need Johnny's immediate cooperation to do so. Oh my god. How demanding. Immediate cooperation? Still trying to control him, even like though you're trying to divorce him, you're still trying to control this man. Trying to control this man to do every single thing you want him to do. To this end, please have Johnny promptly sign and return by Friday, May 27, 2016. So they said, bitch, we're giving you... They sent this on the 24th. They were giving him 3 fucking days till May 27th to say, I'm going to like literally give up everything, give you a whole rack of money, give you my penthouses, give you everything. 3 fucking days to do that shit. 3 fucking days. This reads like one of those fucking scam emails you get sometimes where it's like, oh, I know all this information. If you don't send me this, then I'm going to release all this bad stuff about you. Like those scammer emails, this is how this fucking reads because it's like, it's super threatening. And it's like, if you don't do this, then we're going to do this. Ugh. That's crazy. May 27th, 3 days. The enclosed notice and acknowledgement of receipt form, confirming service of the summons, petition, family law case cover sheet, and blank responses. If requested notice is not signed, if the requested notice is not signed and the original executive form is not returned to me by May 27th, we will have no alternative but to arrange for Johnny to be personally served. And we know from prior up there here, them saying this about we didn't serve him at the movie premiere. This is them saying, if you don't fucking sign this, we're going to have him served in some other public, event if you don't do this. Pretty much. Trash. Fucking trash. In addition, we are requesting on Amber's behalf the following. Wow. Immediate pendente light support. So I guess, what is that? Pendente light support? What the fuck? Is that like spousal support? What the fuck? I gotta look that up. And I'm probably not even saying that right. Pendente light. Okay, so pending the litigation. So she wants money, like temporary relief that the court can allow to award to their spouse during divorce. Oh my fucking gods. Okay, so pendente light is a Latin word for pending litigation. It refers to temporary relief the court can award to spouses while the divorce litigation is pending. So she's like, I need immediate fucking money from you. Immediate money from you, okay? While I'm doing this divorce and fucking you and making arrangements and like literally making your life horrible, while we're still divorced and I don't want to be with you anymore, I need you to pay for my lifestyle still while this is happening. Immediately. Immediately. I did not even fucking know that was something that you could demand. Like immediate. I know you give like alimony and spousal support, like I know that, but like for her to request immediate, like appropriate, oh my god, this woman, oh my god, that's so fucked. And like that's the first thing, that was literally the first thing listed, like she wants the money. That's what this is all about. She wants the fucking money. That's the first fucking thing listed. It then goes on to exclusive use and possession of the black Range Rover, the vehicle she is currently, let's Let's make this bigger. Driving. So she wants this Range Rover, I'm sure, that Johnny purchased for her. She wants to make sure that she gets to use that, okay? But she also wants Johnny to continue to make all the payments on this vehicle for however long she has it. How the fuck? So you want immediate fucking money from Johnny while y'all are going through this divorce. And then you want use of this fucking car that I'm sure he's bought you. Whole time you're fucking threatening him. Exclusive use and possession of 849 South Broadway Street, penthouse numbers 1, 3, and 5, with Johnny to continue paying the mortgage, utilities, and associated fucking bills. Are you fucking kidding me? She thought she was about to get off like a fucking light. This would have been the grandest, one of the best fucking divorce settlements ever, besides like Jeff Bezos and his wife. Like, what the fuck? You wanted not one penthouse. That's not enough for you. You wanted 1, 3, and 5. This bitch wanted all 3 fucking penthouses for her and her buddies to be up in. Her fucking car for him to pay for, and for him to pay the rent and mortgage and utilities, everything. This bitch couldn't even offer to pay the fucking utilities. How greedy. How fucking greedy. All those people living in the fucking penthouses, y'all couldn't scrape together money to pay fucking utilities? You want him to pay everything? What? This is greed like I have like never seen. This is so fucked. And for her to think that she has any right to request any of this is fucking madness. I guess she was like, let me just like go high and see what it is that like he'll give me, and then if he doesn't, like, I can negotiate down below that. But no, she didn't. She actually said, like, if all of this isn't agreed to by this date in 3 days, we're gonna have some issues. So she wasn't even giving him no fucking wiggle room to negotiate shit. Oh my god. And then she wants a contribution towards her reasonable and necessary attorney fees in the amount of $100,000 and $25,000 for forensic. Whoa. She wants $100,000 and then $25,000 fucking dollars for forensic accounting costs and her fucking attorney fees. And she wants this in 3 days by May 27th by 5 p.m. She wants Johnny to fork up $125,000 in fucking 3 days. Not that that's an issue, like that's a drop in a bucket to Johnny, but are you fucking serious? Are y'all hearing this? I am flabbergasted. Like, I can't even fucking talk. Like, I'm stressed. Like, could you imagine getting a letter like this? Like, could you imagine getting a fucking letter like this? I can imagine Johnny's lawyer coming to him and, like, being like, dude, look at what I fucking just got from your ex-wife, crazy ass bitch. Read this shit. And he takes it. He's got his little drink and he's sitting there with his pipe. He's reading this shit and he's like, this fucking bitch. Fuck no, I'm not doing any of that shit. I know he was like, oh, the nerve, the literal gall and nerve of this chick. Like, I cannot deal. So she wants, let's count this up, 3 penthouses, exclusive use of those penthouses, meaning Johnny nowhere near it, exclusive use of her fucking Range Rover, wants him to pay spousal support while they're going through this divorce, while she also tries to get more money from him during the divorce, which she did get, that she was supposed to donate. Well, no, she got the money from the son thing, but she didn't donate that shit, any money she did get. And now you're wanting $125,000 to be given in 3 days to cover your fucking lawyer fees. And y'all even set a time on it. She was really trying to wrap this shit up quick. She was trying to, like, get her shit settled and move the fuck on. She did not care that this man's mother just died. She didn't give a fuck about any of that. None of it. Wow. Further, I believe it would be beneficial for all if this case was assigned to a private retired judicial officer for all purposes. My proposed list of private retired judicial officers is as followed. Then she lists a whole bunch of people's names. The fees of the judicial officer can be paid with funds from the party's community estate. Kindly let me know your earliest convenience if you and your client are agreeing to do so, as well as which judicial officers are acceptable. Upon hearing from you, I will have my assistant obtain rates and availability. We are indeed hopeful that we can swiftly work out mutual acceptable short-term and long-term solutions outside of the public eye. Thank you. I look forward to your prompt follow-up and reply. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Did I just spit? Bullshit. Oh my God. Wow. Very truly yours, Spectre Law. Samantha Spectre. That's her name, not Rachel. Samantha Spectre. That is insane, y'all. And notice how many times we get swiftly, promptly, urgently. Like, they want this done. Like, they gave him 3 days to process and figure out all this fucking shit. Like, I guess they thought, okay, let's catch him in a vulnerable state while he's, like, kind of out of it. And he'll just, like, sign it and just, like, move on and, like, not even realize what's going on. Further again, trying to fuck him. But this is really fucking sad. And I know Johnny had to know in this exact moment that this bitch cared nothing for him. Literally nothing for him. And it's sad. And I am so beyond ready for this case to start. It's Thursday. Case starts on Monday. I wonder when they're going to start getting in town, if they're not already. I feel like if I were them, I'd want to be somewhere, be settled and everything like that. I wonder where they'll be staying. So many interesting things. They may be in DC, like rent a house. I don't know. I wonder. But I'm just like, Virginia's the most random fucking place to be in anyway. Like, yes, it's Nova, the government's up here and everything, but like, who really comes to Virginia? So that's also another reason why I have to get out here. Because when is Johnny ever going to be in Virginia? Ever, ever, ever again? Like, for why? And I lived in Virginia. I live close to it now, but I lived in Virginia. So anyway, you guys, I am just completely flabbergasted. I am just, my brain is fried from all this foolishness. I feel like, yeah, I gotta take a break because I just, how is this real? How is this woman real? Like Johnny says, like, I realized you were not real. This thing that I had in my mind that he had, like, that she had made, you know, this person, this persona she had made to, like, entrap him when he realized that that was not anything of who she was. And he saw that mask slip. That had to be really, really fucking scary. Anyway, you guys, that's it for today. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your Thursday, wherever you may be in this crazy, 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 crazy world. I will catch you guys in another video. Think about liking, think about subscribing, and peace.